Welcome! It has been a while since I've unboxed anything PC gaming related, and a real long time since I've unboxed anything video card related. As you all know, I've been gaming on my GTX970 Ti's for quite a long time, and even though they vastly outperform a PlayStation 4 or an Xbox One, and especially a Wii U when it comes to graphics and performance, I believe it was time to upgrade. Now, originally I said that I only wanted to upgrade when I was going to be able to game at 4K efficiently and for a moderate price that isn't well out of the range of reality. But let's be serious, people. With the way video cards are transgressing and changing from generation to generation, we are only getting a 25 to 35% increase in power and performance from each generation. And by my calculations, that will make gaming in 4K suitable on a single graphics card solution in probably about 3, possibly 4 years. And I'm considering this card right here, the GTX970, a bit of a stopgap. Now, I know there's been some issues with NVIDIA and the whole VRAM thing. It is marketed as 4 gigabytes of VRAM, but we all know that it is really 3.5 gigabytes of VRAM, because that extra 500 megabytes of VRAM, I believe, is clocked at 1/8 or 1/16 the speed, as opposed to the other main block of 3.5 gigabytes of VRAM. I'll have to look it up or get back to you to exactly be sure about it, but this is left people that are trying to game upwards of maybe 1440p or 4K or any kind of gaming situation that would require more than the 3.5 gigabytes of VRAM pretty unhappy. And I can't exactly say that I wouldn't be disappointed or unhappy if I was them either. I mean, that is kind of false advertising. I hear Gigabyte is now filing a lawsuit against NVIDIA, and it's really rubbing people the wrong way. But for me, gaming in 1080p, 60 frames per second for $350 on this thing, NVIDIA, the DSR, which will let you upscale to 4K, the PhysX, the overall package to me was worth it. So while my current cards can probably still game, actually they can still game, and as I said, they are still much better than what is offered on the consoles, I believed it was time, people. It was time. This is the box right here. As you can see, it is the Windforce edition that has the 3 fans, the backplate, 2 DVI ports, 3 display ports, 1 HDMI port for the whole flex display thing if you want to hook up tons of monitors, which you probably see on channels like Tech Syndicate, who have an obscene amount of monitors. I don't know why they have so many. I can't imagine what their electric bill looks like. But me, I have one monitor, which is my main ASUS monitor, a secondary 720p monitor, which is that HPW 1858 monitor, I believe, 17 inches. Then I have my HD TV, so that's 3 displays I have hooked up to my gaming PC. And this right here, people, is the video card. Nothing too fancy in the box, just the card. No, hold on. Oh, they actually do have cables and stuff. I believe it is 1 6-pin and 1 8-pin connector. I've actually seen cards that are 2 8-pins now, which is kind of crazy. So this is the actual video card itself, which is fairly large. The GTX970 Ti I used to have probably comes up to about here. It's just 2 of the fans and about here for the end of the card. This thing is just a whole different beast entirely. It has, like I said, 6-pin, 8-pin for the power. This whole Windforce thing right here glows neon white and blue, white or blue, a combination of the two. I believe it is more of a turquoise blue. As we have here, the little SLI connections. Right up here, the PCI slot to plug your video card in if you didn't know. And on the back, we have the standard displays, 2 DVIs, 3 display ports, and 1 HDMI. I will probably plug in both my monitors to the DVI. I like DVI. The TV will go in the HDMI, and the display ports, I do not know what I'll be using those for right now. But as you can see, it has 1, 2, 3 fans for this so-called Windforce technology. A lot of people have been asking me, why did I choose this and not choose the MSI G1 gaming solution? MSI makes good cards, great cards. I can't take anything away from MSI, but if I'm paying $350 for a card, I would expect, unlike a backplate, Sorry, MSI, and I have no brand loyalty. I am not a corporate slave. I would highly recommend an MSI card to anybody. I mean, even the EVGA and even the Asus Strike or Strick, whatever it's called. They're all good cards. You really cannot go wrong with any of these 970s. Granted, you are buying them for their capabilities, meaning you are not trying to go over the 3.5 gigabytes of VRAM. But this is it. I'm going to plug it in. I'll install it. I will run benchmarks. I'll compare them to my old system, my old hardware, and we'll see how everything goes. So, everybody enjoy your day. Hope you didn't get too much snow. Enjoy your weekend.